Click start recording. Welcome back. YouTube audience will be watching this on a video on demand replay for what is CLG FC episode 167. Can you believe we've played 167 games? I should look at yeah, I should just keep an eye on this, and that'll tell me the episode name, because this does not count friendlies. So, and I've as much as I really like international management. I'm not going to do it in this save. So he's in the under 21s. I don't need him to be in the under 21s. I need him to be in the main squad, but that's fine. He's fine down there for now. When he gets promoted out of the under 21s, he might be good enough to stay in the main team. So that's the idea, at least. Right. We got Martian. This is the big one, man. This is the big mid-season game right now. So, if we can win here, we have a chance to move up this season and get promoted and win the title. So, only the top team goes up. And I think if we win this game, we're going to be in a great position to do that. Games have not been easy, though. They've been, aside from, shockingly, the Canton United games, it's been a bit of a grind for these results. You know? Well, some of them, not all of them. Like 4-0, sure. 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, sure. But, like, until we scored late, this was a little bit in doubt because it was only 3-2. You know, these were 0-0s, and this one was a 2-0. And so, you know, we've put in good performances. We're playing a lot better recently, but it feels like it doesn't feel as dominant as previous seasons have been, which is fine. I'm not expecting that every season or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, you've seen the team absolutely smoke half the division, and now you're like, you scrape out a 2-0 here, you scrape out a 2-0 there, you scrape by a 1-0. 50 best players in the world, and Nicolas Mendy, which is Kylian Mbappe, essentially, is the number one player in the world. Lyon Atletico Madrid is second. Real Madrid Somme is third. Raid Hours, Brazilian Fury. I didn't even realize you were live, bro. I didn't realize you were live. Welcome in, little anarchist. Welcome in. This is CLG FC, which is a community save with community members as part of the starting 11. For those that don't know, Counterlogic Gaming was an old esports org. They died in 2023. And we've recreated them as a football club with members of the community as the main starting 11. Myself, Cookies, Coney-kun is in chat. Just a quick one before watching Saturday night's main event. If you got a chat, but hope the rest of the stream is good for the rest of the time. But thank you very much, Brazilian Fury. Enjoy the wrestling, brother. Take care of yourself. But yeah, all of these players in the starting 11, Cookies, Coney-kun, Sheamus, Brat, Spaps, Frax, Park, Snicky, and Jack Lemon MD. We all have a connection to the old Counterlogic Gaming. So they've been recreated as a football club in FM. This is Vinicius Jr., Calderon from, is that Ecuador? Yep. Pedro, Kelton. Is Kelton easy to defend? This is Declan Rice. Cuevas, Dragston, Bruno. Is this Bruno Fernandez? No. Traveling to join up with the Brazilian squad. Cool. 11 through 20. Rogowski. Anybody like from a surprise club here? I literally resumed the playlist and there was one song on it. Okay, cool. Thanks, YouTube. Really appreciate it. Let's go to my super mix, please. And we're going to play. Why are you just resuming the last song? Bro, stop. Refresh. There we go. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Uh, that's AC Milan. Al Hilal's got one in Vallejo. Al Ittihad's got Costa. That's probably well, he's 34. I think Ronaldo's older than 34. Al Hilal also has Garcia. Anybody else? It's all the big clubs. Nobody outstanding. Collier in Newcastle's the only like Al Ahly, who's got Preto. So okay. Weekly staff meetings. Simon Roger McKenney individual training. Move on. No, 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 no. The scouting department's full, brother. Sorry. Well, welcome in. We got leagues in focus. We'll do it next week. Chairperson denies consortium interest. Interesting. Alex Hearn is hurt. That that thing went away. The thing went away that was like, oh hey, we think this is you know um there was one up here that said like there was a board takeover and going under. All right. I'm going to ask for a coaching badge again at the end of the season, especially if we go up. Like, oh my God, you got to give me that national. I can't get to the Vanarama League and be stuck with a National B license. Like, I have to get the National A because I want to get the Continental licenses by the time I get into League Two. That's the idea. So, Marsh United. We got 2 hours left in the stream. We're at least getting this match in. Warevilla's a little up in the air, but we'll see. But we made good progress. We started on 3 games. We're going to play. We started with the 4th game of the season, and we're going to get to the halfway point. So we are down to 10 days to go. What? uh, people post crazy shit online, man. I do love Zeppelin, man. Fuck, what a band. So I would say the two best bands in my opinion, my 2 favorite bands. I'll put it that way. My 2 favorite bands are probably Oasis and uh, Led Zeppelin. I would say those 2. I love them, love them. So 10 days to go. If we have enough, I have a special person to raid tonight. So, but oh, he's off. Cool. Okay. Cool. I see NC's live as well. So, okay. That must be the night for it, man. A lot of people live. And then let me move that over here. Just show one next visit. No. Mute. Let me move that over here. No. There we go. Scouting update. Nothing much. We move on. 9 to go. We've got Slysden under 18s. I'm sorry, Silsden under 18s. I read that wrong. I read that like SLI and it's SIL. But yeah, Silsden under 18s. We keep moving on. In the National Under 18 Northwest League. Where did I put the other one? I don't even know where I put it. I didn't. Oh, you know what? I put it in that one. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yep. Cool. Go back to the right Discord. There we go. Jones resumes. Oh, Joe Jones is back. Twinkle's hurt. Literally, I get one person back and another one gets hurt. Out 5 to 6 weeks with a hernia. So 5 to 6 weeks. Where are we at? We are in November. So he's out for the Marsh United game, the Warevilla game, and he may be back for the Polton game. So 2 to 3 games for Twinkle. Shit. So. I hate this season. So many injuries this fucking season. Like, it's insane how many injuries we've had. It's insane how injured we've been. 8 days to go. Still under 18's. Gotta nerf us somehow. Maybe. Maybe. But, I mean, I think what people don't realize as well, and what's in the back. We lost. Union lost to Columbus, I should say. I think what's in the back of my head the whole time, as well, is there is a huge, steep increase in the quality as you get closer to the top. So, like, for example, right, the difference of quality between the 18th and the 17th level in England is not going to be that big. It'll be noticeable, but it's not going to be that big. But the difference between going from the Northern Premier League Premier Division to the Vanarama North is going to be a big jump. And then the difference from going from the Vanarama North to the Vanarama National is going to be a big jump. And then the difference from going from the Vanarama National to League Two is going to be like leaping a canyon. And then the difference from League One to the championship is going to be like it's going to be like crossing a lake, leaping over a lake. And then the difference between the championship and the Premier League is going to be like leaping across an ocean. Like it's just going to get big. Like the gaps of quality between the divisions, I would say, are higher at the top than they are at the bottom. And the entire reason I think that is because money. Because in the 17th and the 18th division, you're both amateur, technically, right? Like all the clubs in the 17th division and in the 18th division aren't paying wages. Players are free to move wherever the hell they want to move. But in the top division, you know, the wage bill for the top the flight might be for a club might be 17, 20 million pounds a year, or not, not a year, but like the wages, they might be like $500,000-$600,000 a week, not more than that. There's got to be, yeah, it might be like 10 million to 15 million a week just in wages for the Prem. Whereas like League Two, it's going to be like 100,000, 200,000 tops. So yeah, it's only going to get harder as we go up the divisions. So all right, let's keep moving on. 7 days to go. Silsden under 18s and the under 18 league. Nice. This is more than likely going to be the final game of the stream. I'm just going to call it now and say it's the final game of the stream. So, final game of the stream coming up. I know it's an hour 48 left. It's probably going to take me at least 15 minutes to get to the game itself, and then the game itself will probably be another 20 to 30 minutes. So, that's only going to leave me an hour to get through 2 weeks, and a game probably won't be able to do it. So, Marsh United will be it for tonight, and then we'll hop off early. Um, so stick with us. I have, if we have enough viewers, I have somebody I 100% want to raid because I never get the chance to raid them, and they're a phenomenal stream, um, and they're doing a special fundraiser, so I want to get to that as well. Ad break is here. I love this song. I do like ELO a lot, actually. I'm pretty sure, isn't Jeff Lynne the last of the Traveling Wilburys that's alive? No, Bob Dylan's still alive. Bob Dylan's still alive. What does it say? Why does it say? Oh, come on now. Traveling Wilburys. There we go. Rob Orbison, he was the first one to die, unfortunately. Um, Bob Dylan, who's still alive. Tom Petty, who died not too long ago. Real shame when he died, by the way. 66, way too young. Jeff Lynne and George Harrison. Cal Logic FC under 18s win with wardrobe impressive. Charlie Messer in the actually I'm sorry, Marley Hares in the 23rd from the spot put Silsden under 18s up. Charlie Messer would level it in the 38th. Martin Origa put it in his own net in the 59th. We win 2-1. We move up to 5th. We are 2 points back of the top of the under 18s league from FC Halifax Town. We have 4 losses in that league this season, though. We're not on pace. I'll put it that way, but is what it is. 6 days to go. Bum, 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 bum. We are down to 6 days to go. We're without Twinkle, but the rest of the side has mostly recovered, thankfully. All right. Community outreach, team bonding, of course. And we'll take over. 5 to go to the Marsh United game. We got some winnable games coming. Like Polton are on a good form, but they're 7th, I think. Ware Villa, we gotta win that game. You know. So, but I do think it means we're finishing the season with Marsh United as well, which could be spicy. That could be really spicy if we have to play them at the end of the season. Like fuck, you know. By the way, I shouted them out earlier, but I might as well shout them out again because they rated us. If you are into Football Manager and you're looking for more streamers to follow, why not follow the amazing Brazilian Fury? He is a great streamer doing an interesting save in Brazil. So, play. Yeah, that's fine. Move on. He is too old now. Wardrop is too old, so he's going to move to the under 21s. Scouting department's full. Physio department's full. Snicky is back, which means Jesus. So Snicky's coming in for Mukendi. Parks is back. Joe Jones is back, which means I got to take a sub out at some point. The only one that's not going to be with us is going to be Twinkle, right? So Wellman will start in his place. Twinkle's substitution, I think, will go to Joe Jones because he's back. And then I need to drop somebody. It might be Harry Norris. I don't think it should be Norris. I actually think it should be... It's going to have to be Mather for Simon Roger Mukendi, who is actually, if I remember correctly, outscoring Snicky this season. Yes. Snicky has 9 starts, 3 goals. Mukendi has 1 start, 8 substitute appearances, and 6 goals. So Mukendi's actually he's doing phenomenal. See, can't you see? Five days to go. All right. I'm wondering what the database is. It's probably getting ready to generate the youth intake as well. By the way, can't you see? Oh man, no. Come on, boys. 4 days to go. Zenit's Thierry Simo announces that he will retire. That's good. I am wondering how big the DB is going to get. It should shrink, actually, I think, because if it generated all of these players from when we had all of the leagues turned on, and then we took the leagues off, those players that developed or that generated initially when the save had all the leagues turned on, those players will retire, and then those players will dissipate out of the database, supposedly. Leagues in focus we might come back to. Let's keep moving on. So we should actually do leagues in focus. We're down to 3 to go. Right, let's do leagues in focus. Let's do MLS. Let's do the Eastern Conference playoffs. New York City FC beats Atlanta in the wild card game. They would play New England, and they would beat New England 2-0. Philly would lose against Columbus. I'm sorry, yeah, the Philly would lose against Columbus 2-0. Orlando would advance on penalties after beating Montreal in the first game, and then Miami downs DC United 2-0. So Miami will play Orlando City. Columbus will play New York City FC. I hope Columbus comes out of that, because otherwise that is completely unappealing to me. The Scum beat Colorado and then beat Real Salt Lake 2-0. Seattle downs for Sporting Kansas City on Pens 2-0. Austin beats LAFC 2-0. San Jose downs, St. Louis City down San Jose in 3. Austin beat LA Galaxy in 3, 2 of which had to go to Penn. So Seattle plays the Scum. St. Louis plays Austin. As long as the Scum don't win, that would be appealing. In the Prem, Arsenal are top by 4 points over Newcastle City, are third, Chelsea fourth, Sunderland are fifth, Villa sixth, Bournemouth seventh, Spurs down in eighth, Man United are ninth, Liverpool are 11th, my beloved West Ham are 13th. At the bottom, Brighton have pulled out of the drop by a point over Bristol City. Fulham are 2 adrift. They haven't won in 5. Forest have still not won a game in 11, and they are 5 adrift in 20th. Sky Bet Championship, Norwich still leads by 6 points over Leeds United. Leeds lead the playoff places by goal difference over West Brom by 2 goals. Brentford, Coventry, and Rotherham fill out the playoff places. Burnley are outside looking in by a goal in the goal difference. Swansea 2 points on the outside looking in. At the bottom, Ipswich Town 4 above the drop over Huddersfield. Salford are 6 adrift in 23rd. Stockport are 9 adrift in 24th. Sky Bet League 1, Stoke City lead the way by a point over Barnsley, who lead the playoff places by 4, which include Portsmouth, Burton Albion, Charlton, and Plymouth. Southend United in 7th are 2 points on the outside looking in. Sky Bet League 2, it is Colchester United, at the bottom of League 1. Blackpool and, I almost called them Backpool. Blackpool and Wigan are a point above the drop. Crew Alexandra above the drop by 4 goals and a goal difference over Exeter. Reading are 4 adrift in 22nd. Peterborough 5 adrift in 23rd. Preston haven't won in 5 games, neither is Exeter, to be fair. But Preston haven't won in 5 games. They are 6 adrift at the bottom of League 1. Sky Bet League 2, Colchester lead the league by a point over Carlisle United, who are above Crawley by a point. Crawley lead the playoff places by 2 points, which include Torquay, Bradford City, Yeovil, and Forest. Green Rovers now, Woking a point, and Wickham a point on the outside looking in. At the bottom, Barrow have climbed out of the relegation zones by a point. Notts County are above the drop by 1 goal in the goal difference over Swindon. Stevenage haven't won in 5 games. They've lost 5 straight decisions. They are 10 points adrift. at the bottom of the football league. Vanarama National, Oldham lead the league now by a point over Solihull, Morris, Kidderminster, Macclesfield, Worthing, who have dropped down into fifth. Sutton and Hartlepool. Macclesfield have won 5 straight. Zig's got them firing finally, and they are in fourth. Northampton and Bromley are 7 points adrift, or 7 points in the outside looking in. At the bottom, oh, look at that. Kingsland is actually pulled out of the drop. Aldershot has 2. They are both 2 points above the drop over Accrington Stanley. Bournemouth have lost 5 straight. They are 3 points adrift in 22nd. Dorking are 5 adrift in 23rd. Cheltenham haven't won in 5 games. They are, remember, they are the team that had the nightmare season last season in Sky Bet League 2. They are now 8 points adrift at the bottom of the Vanarama National. I think this is the issue, gang, is the debt. They do not look good. Where's the finances? Can I not go to the finances? General? Can I not look at the... Where's the fucking finances? I never could understand that. Well, let me go here and go to edit club details. Finances. So £576,006. They're spending $24,268 a week in the wage budget, or that's how much they have. This is their income. This is their debt and loans. They have a loan, and when are they paying this back? 2037, and this one 2041. So they have debt for the next 10 years. So brutal. They're in some serious trouble. That is some serious trouble right now. If you're Cheltenham, at the foot of the Vanarama National, man. Finally, the level above us, Ultra Cham under 21. This hasn't changed. They've not played the 5th game yet. So we move on. What a song. Three to go. What do we got here? Nothing big. Let's keep moving. Okay, that's fine. He'll be back for the game. That will be just fine. Oh, what a song. I just saw something on not even this playlist, on a different playlist. I was like, "Oh my god, bro." So many people don't know about how good that song is. California. Nice throw. 2 to go. Ultra Cham under 18s as well, same day. So, time of year. Nice. Oh, fuck. What's his name? NC Bear is doing, I think, a strikers only save. You sign strikers in every position. It doesn't matter. Koniku's out 1 to 2 days. He'll be back for the game. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Striker only save is just fucking stupid crazy. It doesn't matter what formation you use. You have to take somebody whose main role is an STC, and you play them in that position. You play them at every position. Left back, center back. The only exception you're allowed is goalkeeper. You're allowed to sign a regular goalkeeper. Everybody else has to be a striker. And then you just play them out of position and you try to win the league with them. So it's so dumb, but it's crazy fun. It creates absolute madness in games. We're 4-7 favorites. Draw 3-1. Marsh United 9-2. Um, we will go if we get. Oh my lord. If we do not concede, we will set a record for the most consecutive games without conceding, which is we are currently tied with. Pre-match press conference. Let's off with the first question from Thomas Kotula at goal. You defied a lot of the progressing nicely at the table. I don't see why not. I think that he has undeniably positive influence, and that's hard to find at any level. Uh, and he's still 2 months, right? 2 to 5 months. When do you expect Tyler Wright? I think he's close. Can you talk about the challenge of playing against a team? Uh, I admire your commitment to throwback. We need to be prepared for anything. We have to be at our best to get something. Um, they got someone I looked up to, so it'll be really interesting to go against them. Trash Talk Translator challenge? Yeah. What are your challenge? Excuse me. What are your favorite? What are your thoughts about Lancaster Boys Club lighting up the West? I mean, they're not really lighting it up, but sure. They're like, I wouldn't say lighting it up. That's kind of a precarious thing to say. One day to go. We're down to an hour 30, hour and a half left of stream, but I think this will be the last game. I don't think I can get the Wire Villa in time. uh, so we'll end a little early tonight. Oh, mate. Oh, I see. Nice. They have the oddest looking tool. I understand it. Like, I completely understand how they measure it. It's just funny to watch it be measured. But it's Bokya. And they have this little tool when they're like this. So it's a nice end. It's basically like a compass, and they just spread it to see how far away the balls are, and then they like use that to test against all the other balls they think are close. So nice end from the Slovakian. I'm almost through the second day of the Paralympics. Almost. I got Bakia, more para table tennis, para badminton, 2 videos on that. Para taekwondo, wheelchair basketball, and then wheelchair rugby. And then I'm into day three of the Paralympics. So that's going a lot slower than the regular Olympics, but I don't have a time limit on it, thankfully, unlike the regular Olympics. So right, it's match day. Final game of the stream. Ultra Champ under 18s as well in the under 18s league. We'll see. Marsh United, this is a big game, guys. This is such a huge game. I had to stop by. NC Bear knows he's an Eagles guy, but I was like, NC Bear was showing um there's something he has. I don't know what it is, but they have like you can design plays. It's basically like Football Manager, but for American football, and you can design your own plays in it and have your own playbooks. And he was looking at one of them, right? Like, oh, this is how the front line, the offensive line would move, and this is like the play and how they'd run the ball. And uh, I just told him, I said, one of those playbooks is going to have the Philly special in it, the all-time goated play. And he just laughed. He's like, yeah. I was like, listen, he knows, okay? The Philly special was a. I'm not even an American football guy. It's not my kind of sport, but um, I just like it when my city's proud and happy, you know. And that place certainly did that. It made Philly a very happy place. So let's see. Match day. Marsh United's Halam in talks with Wakefield Thornesians. Nice. Nice. Oh God. I can't even imagine what the new Ninja Gaiden's going to be like coming out. Controllers will be broken. So I actually want to get a PS5, specifically just because there's a few games that for some godforsaken reason they're not going to release on PC. So anyway, I'd like to get into the game now. Uh, we do have we do have the transfer window coming up. I just want to see how big the database is again because I noticed the last like week and a half has been pretty. It's struggled to get through. That's some honestly, that's actually not as bad a shot as people will think it is. It's a pretty good shot. Um, he's now in talks with Southport and Ainsdale. How about that? I think we played the Southport and Ainsdale reserves in a previous league as well. Uh, anyway, ad starts in 19 minutes. If the ad comes, we'll pause for it during the game, so you won't miss a beat. Oh, that's tough. Anyway, game, please. Yeah, that's okay. So it's finally Hong Kong's turn, but the Slovakian burnt 5 balls to get that to that point. She's got the Hong Kong's got a chance to get some points back here. Slovakian took 3 in the first end, so I definitely think she's got a chance to get some points. Anyway, uh, we are about to move into our game against Marsh United. We'll see how we fare against them. Ware Villa right after that. The only problem is her angle. She's not a really good angle. Okay, almost got it. Right. Where are we at? We are the marquee matchup, first versus second. The expectation is to win. Leisurwood leads the way for Counterlogic FC under 18s. He scored in Zolt's Pop scored in the 14th for Ultracham under 18s. Lloyd Leisurwood a minute later. Leiden Camps in the 83rd with a late winner. We move up to second in the under 18s league, 2 points behind FC Halifax under 18s. Hearn passed his fitness test. Wright passed his fitness test. Akonikun passed his fitness test. So let's get into it. We're going to have a quick save because it's been a while before the game. And then we will get into the actual match. I did want to see really quickly after we're done with the save. I wanted to see what the database is at. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm trying to think. I can't really do anything about it. 394,000 still. Okay. Okay. That's about where it's been. Anyway, let's get into it. Thin Lizzy, thank you, but we're going to step aside for our walkout music and our goal music. Hopefully lots of goal music from us. We like to dupe the night away. They've made one change from their starting lineup. We are always going to press Steve Stewart. Let us do... Stick to the plan. Stay patient. We'll be fine. That didn't motivate anybody. Okay, cool. Thanks, FM. Let's get into it. 4-2-3-1 against a 4-3-3. Marsh United coming off a loss against Kendall County. We're coming off a win against the Millthorpe Corinthians. First versus second in the biggest game of the season so far. And we are underway. With what should be a pivotal match in the title chase. Oh, almost thread that through. Almost thread that through. Snicky is back, by the way. Their first match back from injury. We've got everybody from the starting 11 with the exception of Twinkle, Frack, myself. Looping ball over the top. Sheamus back for Wellman. Wellman first time over the top. Morales. Thorokeld. I don't know how you say that. I don't know how you say some of these names. Threkeld. Stewart. Davis. And that is looping over the top for Gleisen, but Parks runs it down. Jack will come up with it. Cookies, Spaps. Now we go back the other way. Spaps. Frack. You have plenty of space, Frack. You got to knock it past Spaps. Myself. Go center. Jack. Back to Wellman. Looping ball over the top. Sheamus has come down with it. Sheamus. Back for Wellman. Taken off his feet by Moore. Jennings is going to collect it. We've got to track back here. Jack is... Oh, he's just dribbled by Jack. Jack's got to recover. We've tracked back well. Glyan. I thought he was off sides. He's on. It's headed out of the box. Way. Cap, thank you for the subscription. Holy moly, man. Wow, man. Thank you. We've got... I appreciate it. That was a Prime sub as well, man. Thank you. Oh, that locked off Stewart. Here's Snicky. Spaps. You were this month's lucky winner of a Twitch Prime sub. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. I hope you enjoy our VAR emote. It's very good. The VAR emote is exceptional, by the way. So, Jennings. Cooper. Offsides on Cooper. So, here's myself. Cookies. Frack. But welcome in. as well. Coney Kuhn over the top. Oh, Cookies get that. Oh, Morales just ran it down, but Spaps is going to recollect it. Spaps, Frack. Frack, good run. Coney Kuhn over the top. No, it's out for a corner. Canton United, the other team chasing us, has just taken the lead versus Milnthorpe. Spaps has suffered a bruised ankle, but I think he's going to be okay for the most part. Like his health is still good. Wellman, go. I was gonna. Well, that could have been a looping ball over the top, but still, Sheamus has found it. He's going to try and. Big fan of fracking. Yeah, his name. We jokingly call him Frackin' Fenwa, after Adebayo Akinfenwa. But yeah, we call him Frackin' Fenwa as a joke. But yeah, Frack is he's a good kid. He plays Counter-Strike IRL. Jennings, I thought he was offsides on that play, but I've won the ball back anyway, so Brat will recollect. We're in the 12th tier of the English pyramid, by the way. So we're trying to move up to the 11th. We are in the league. We are in the lead in the league by 3 points against this Marsh United side. So we have a chance to put some distance between us. That's out for a corner. We really need to win this game. Catton United are winning as well. So, Milthorpe Corinthians just leveled against them. So they're drawing at least. And Poulton pulled ahead of Kendall County, who's in fourth. Cookies, that's into the side netting. So we've been good at moving the ball so far. They haven't had a single shot. We've had 64% possession. We've just not found one to put in the back of the net. 20 minutes gone. Golian Stewart. I think Snicky's offsides here. Yeah. Snicky's offsides. So here's Morales. Cooper. Morales. Davis. Close him down. Close him down. And I don't know why he was afraid, because he's absolutely punted it 30 yards over the goal. For some reason. Spaps has been booked, so now I'm going to have to come in here and tell him to ease off tackles. He is not having a great season for us. Catton United, of course, Tom Wood, who else? Their best player, has just taken the lead against Milnthorpe Corinthians. So, because it's a scenario where if we win and Catton fail to win, we will be 6 points clear of the entire rest of the league. If Catton lose, we'll be 6 points clear of Marsh, 7th clear of Catton. So we need we're hoping for a little bit of help, but it really doesn't mean a thing if we don't take care of business in this game. Here's Sheamus on the left. He's kind of ran out of options. Found Wellman behind him. Wellman finds Parks. Parks, Sheamus might be off. No, stayed on, but they've lost the ball on a 1-2. Jennings just won that. Thankfully, I made the track back. We can continue tacking again. Wellman, Konikun, Snicky, go left. Oh, Snicky. Snicky still with it. Snicky, finish. Oh, it's a good save from Brown Langford. And it will be a corner. Sheamus with it here. Whipped in. Brown Langford's got it the whole way. It wasn't ever threatening for him. Right, half hour gone. Morales, Davis, back to Morales, back to Davis. Konikun cuts it out. Good tackle. Sheamus has got it. Sheamus looking for Snicky, trying to hold the ball up. Snicky's tackled by Halam, and Morales comes down with the ball for Marsh United. Milnthorpe Corinthians have just leveled versus Catton United. Alex Spearing, he's having a good season for Milnthorpe. That's over the top. Could be dangerous. Frack doesn't win the header. Davies has got it. Jack is pressuring him hard. Oh, no, he's got by Stewart, and they've scored. Steve Stewart scored. Not what we wanted. Steve Stewart dribbled by me. Brock couldn't keep it out. We are 1-0 down. Not like this. I know. Not like this. So, I gave him encouragement, so they're all inspired. right? Fired up by the feedback. Focused. But, except Brad, he's just composed. Same with Sheamus. Sheamus is normal. But, we're going to have to do this from behind. Akoni-kun whips in a free kick. It's headed up. That's their only shot, too, isn't it? Only shot on target. Fuck's sake. Frack, bringing it down the right. Cut back. Here's the cross. Snicky! Off the top of the net. Cookies wins the header on the restart. Sheamus, you had an opportunity here. That's literally their only shot on target. Snicky. Oh, you had a moment of opportunity there to really play Cookies through. Sheamus. Wellman. Sheamus. He's got to go back to Wellman now. There's no option. He's looping for Spaps on the right-hand side. He's offsides. Glyan. Alahevdiev to Gleisen. Jennings in the center. It's headed away by Jack. And they will have a corner. Jennings. Whips it in. Everyone. Oh, that's just up and over. Goal kick. Not good. Not good. Brown Langford. I mean, I don't know why Spaps had to collect that. Cookies could have. Pulled him through. Cookies stayed on sides. Cookies. Cut back. Sticky, and it's level. Snicky scores on the return from injury. And we are level at 1. Really good run from Cookies. Really good spacing from... So good, man. So good. Okay. One apiece. Here's Gleisen. Alahevdiev. More. Threckled. More. Back to Threckled. And why did I dive for that? No need for that. Cooper there on the left-hand side. No, don't cut back. And it's over. It's over. I'm not particularly actually having a great game. Myself, Cookies. Spaps. That was almost a terrible pass from Cookies, but Spaps has collected it. Wellman from me. Wellman. Glyan. Jennings. Oh, it's deflected in. Though, not dupe. How unlucky can you fucking get, man? How unlucky can you get? This is some bullshit, man. This deflected off Jack. Fuck's sake. Seriously? Is that going down as an own goal? No, because the original shot was on target. How? Honestly, seriously. What horseshit is that, man? That's some fucking horseshit. Anyway, Wellman. Akoni-kun. Come on, boys. Sheamus. Wellman. Sheamus. Akoni-kun. Go on, Akoni-kun. Akoni-kun. Don't lose the ball. Akoni-kun. He's lost the ball. Jennings. I mean, it was a tough... He just wasn't in a good spot. Like, I was too far forward and that passing lane was closed. So Akoni-kun got it into a good position on the edge of the box and then was like, where do I take this? And nobody moved open for him to offload the ball. So, Cookies, what a run. Cookies, Sheamus back post. Sheamus, no. Can't win it. Oh, it's in! Snicky! It fell to them! Sheamus heads it up. It took a deflection. It falls to Snicky. And somehow they win the head. How did we even, what even was this goal? Sheamus, I think Ala Yevdelev headed it up in the air, and Snicky wins the header over Threkold. And somehow, I have no clue how we're level. This game is madness right now. But it's level at 2, and we're in the final minute of the first half. So now we're in stoppage time. Morales, Stewart, Cooper, Galizian, Alahievdiev, far post, Cooper, offsides on Cooper. That's going to be halftime, isn't it? No, we got about 20 seconds left. Myself, Cookies. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't like this. 20 seconds, and we're taking a goal kick, and it's not halftime. Over to Glyzian, and that is blocked out for a corner. 2-2 right now. They have a corner. Stewart, they're going to get the corner. It's headed up. It's headed out. It's headed up. It's not cleared. Sticky heads it out. That'll be halftime. 2 apiece at the break in a game of pure madness where we've dominated the XG. We've dominated the possession. We're passing way better, and somehow we're not ahead. 2 apiece. So they're fired up, and we are into the second half. I'm going to mute the ads one more time. I'm out of snoozes, but we have 10 minutes now, a 10-minute buffer until the ad break. So here we go. Akoni-kun. That's the end of the highlight. Here's Akoni-kun with a free kick. Whipped in from afar, headed up and over by Parks. Brown Langford will get us restarted. Spaps wins the header. Snicky can't win the second ball. Davis. All the way back to Brown Langford. It's just absolutely hoofed forward, and Frack will take that ball for free. No reason to play that long ball, man. That's not even our prerogative. And Cooper, Morales, he had so many options too, Frack. I don't know why he had to hoof it forward. Both our wingbacks are not having good games. Parks is on a 6.3. Frack is on a 6.4. Spaps is on a 6.4. It's headed up. Spaps trying to get to it. Offsides on Cookies as well. Like, literally, I have 3 players not having good games. Frack's now up to a 6.5, which is average. Parks is on a 6.4. Spaps on a 6.3. So, again, the first sub is going to be Spaps. So, what a ball. What a win. And Spaps is offsides when the fucking ball was won. He's coming out. He's coming out. Joe Jones is coming in as a sub. The super sub, Stewart, has put the ball back. Joe Jones will be in for this free kick. Milnthorpe Corinthians has just taken the lead against Catton United, by the way. And, Brown Langford's got that. So Joe Jones is in on the right. Spaps is out. That's our first sub. Second sub's probably going to be Parks. It might be Tyler Wright that comes in, but he's not named. It'll have to be Harry Norris, which is fine because Tyler Wright has not been playing particularly phenomenal. He hasn't been awful, but he's not been making a difference, we'll put it. So, Wellman here. Sheamus. Use the space, Sheamus. Parks whips in across. Looping header. Cookies can't get to it. Morales does. Jones has it now. Jones. Jones back in the center. Sheamus. Sticky. It's in! Off the underside of the bar! And for the first time in this game, we've taken the lead. Snicky on the return from injury has scored a hat trick. He has had enough of McKendy leading the team in goals this season. Well done, McKendy, but it doesn't matter to Snicky. He's back, and he wants the golden boot. Or they want the golden boot, I should say. Sorry. Yeah. That is... I love it. I love it. Oh, they've just scored. Fuck's sake. Jennings has scored. It was short-lived. It was really short-lived. Jesus Christ, what is this game? The thing that I hates, they've had come on, man. We've given up 3 goals on 34% possession. Like, fuck's sake. What a game this is. Snicky! Oh, Snicky! What the fuck? Snicky's cocked. This is an unbelievable game. I'm losing my mind. This game is fucking nuts, okay? Go home, FM. You're drunk, okay? You're drunk. This is unbelievable. How is this happening? Snicky's got 4, by the way. 4 goals on their return from injury. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Fuck. I'm on an emotional roller coaster right now. I'm like, oh my god. Sheamus on the left. Sheamus still with the run. He's had to cut inside just to get away from that man. Myself, that was an opportunity there. Akoni-kun. Ooh, how's he found? Snicky. Here's Gleisen the other way. Gleisen, great tackle, Wellman. Really, really great tackle. Holy moly. Forward for Sheamus, takes a touch. He's got to offload it. He does. Snicky, right hand side. Joe Jones is there. Jones could have played Cookies ahead. Instead, he hasn't. Jones offsides. No, he's not. And Brown Langford makes the save. Kendall County have just come from 2 down to draw Polton level 2-2. They're 4th. They're not really in the title fight, but Cookies, Parks, has got to go all the way back to Jack. The right-hand side would have been the better option. This should go here. Oh, my God. What a terrible pass. Okay. Wellman. Myself. Wellman. Snicky! Through! And it's tackled out from underneath their feet. Offsides. No. Offsides was the call. That is ushered out as well. Catton United have come from 3-2 down to lead Milnthorpe Corinthians 2. God damn it. Back post. We're going to replace Parks with Harry Norris. Joe Jones just couldn't reach that too. And he's got great jumping reach and heading. That's a bad ball. Goes to Gleisen. Parks has got to catch up with it. Jennings is there. And thankfully Jack cuts that out. That's enough of that nonsense. Myself. Oh, fuck. What a terrible pass. Wellman has it. Here's Cooper. Cooper knocks it on. Cooper. Well, thank God I chose Parks and not Frax, because that's an excellent tackle, Frack. Jack. Oh, who is that to? Alahievdiev. And now Glazen. And now what a save from Brott. A big save from Brott, who's not having the best game. That put him from a 6.3 to a 6.5. Harry Norris is in. Gleisen, that's blocked. Cooper over the top. I think the last save, I really don't want to replace Akoni-kun because the free kick taking is so good, but Wildman coming in would be a really good idea because it's fresh legs in the offense. You're actually really tired compared to the rest of the team. So, well, the two most of the midfields, that's a given, but they're both on 7.0, so they're not going anywhere. Well, 7.0, 7.6. I'll wait. We'll make it late. We'll make it in like the 85th or something. Here's Gleisen. Jennings, that's miles away. Cooper. Frack. I just need the free kick taking. Cookies is offsides. They've made a double change. Here's Brown Langford on the restart. To Manusos. The Gleisen, cut out by Norris. Wellman, Sheamus, really good ball movement, gentlemen. Sheamus goes nowhere with it, and he just punts it over the top. Oh, that's Manusos loses it to Akonikun. Akonikun looking for Snicky. It's fallen to Cookies. Cookies can make it 5! And Cookies has done it. Cookies has made it 5. What a madhouse of a game this has been. Norris wins that one. Bratz got it. We're in the final 10 minutes and stoppage, by the way. The ad break is in a minute 20, so if we don't finish in a minute 20, I'll pause for the final moments of the game. I have literally no more snoozes left either. Myself, over the top for Cookies. Morales, it falls to Joe Jones. Cookies, Wildman, Wellman, Norris, really good find on the left-hand side. Norris, back for Sheamus, cuts it, Wildman scores his first goal for the club, and it's 6-3 CLG. Wildman was not signed less than a month ago, and he finds himself on the goal scorer sheet. Kendall County now lead against Polton. We're going to pause for the ads. They're coming up in 15 seconds. Here's Cookies, Joe's over the top. Snicky can't win. It will be a corner. We still got football here to play. Ads are here. I can't snoo them. Let's pause. We'll be back in 3 minutes after the ads for the conclusion of the stream. So. Right. Jesus, I thought this was going to be an absolute... I mean, it was a nail-biter for most of it, but I thought this was going to be an absolute... I was like... I thought I was going to get my heart broken. I thought he was going to... Have the ads not run yet? Like, come on, man. Get on with it. I've only paused. It says ads starting soon. Yes, start them. So I can my guy. Anyway, the ads are supposed to run. They're not here yet for some reason. Jesus Christ, Twitter. How many fucking times do I have to tell you I'm not interested in this fucking shit? Nice. Oh, yeah. That was a terrible event. Nice. Yep. Agreed. There we go. The ads are actually running. So now we got 2 minutes left, and then we'll be back into the conclusion of the stream. There we go. We got an update on Blue Sky. What? Yeah, no shit. Just some news that's hit the timeline. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Minute 22 left of the ads, and then we'll mop up shop, and then we'll move off here. So, uh, anyway, nice. Oh yes, the forms, the forms. Uh, Or leave blank for anonymous. Nice. Okay, cool. I'll fill that out later. There's a Google form I need to fill out, or it's not a need, but it's a want to fill out, right? And I'll do that. I'll do that later. Um, WWE 2K25 is trending, and I'm wondering when that game is coming out. By the way, um, thank you. They should have announced something. I think this week. They're going to announce. Oh, more details on January 28th, which is Monday. No, Tuesday. So that'll be nice to at least get some news on WWE 2K25. Ads got 7 seconds left, and then we'll get back into it. So for those that, there we go. Ad break is ended. Welcome back, everybody. Let's conclude. It is 6-3. Sheamus has got a corner. I am totally not on the page with my music. And it's headed up. Oh, it's in! Paul Geisen has put it in his own net. It's popped up. Brown Langford can't get to it. And it goes in. It's 7-3 CLG. That's an unfortunate way to end. That's an unfortunate way to end. But 7-3. We still got football here. We're in the added time. Joe Jones, myself. Snicky, you can hear the fans. Hey, hey, every time. Frack, moving along the right-hand side. This has been nuts. Frack, going in, punched away by Brown Langford. Geisen, Davis. Davis for John. John, Cooper. Cooper. Frack cuts that out. That could do it. Here's Jennings with a free kick. Oh, it's... Well, let's put wide. We could break. We could really break. Joe, just run with it, Joe. Just run with it like you've never run with it before. Not that we need the goal, really. We're up by 4 goals in stoppage time, but still. Joe Jones, he's lost it to Halal. He's going to pick it back up. Joe Jones gets the cross in. Brown Langford with the punch. Davis again, cleared. Myself. Wellman. Go here. Joe Jones. Frack. Back for Joe Jones. Myself. Wellman. It should go into the space. It does. Oh, it's too far. It's too far. That'll be the full-time whistle, though. 100%. Morales puts it forward. Cooper has it to John. We've played the time. It's all on the ref now. Over to Davis. Jack cuts it out. Sheamus has got it. Snicky bringing it forward. That is the full-time whistle. 7-3 in a game of madness. Absolute madness. Steve Stewart put Marsh United in front in the 31st. Snicky leveled it in the 40th. Philip Jennings put Marsh United back in front in the 42nd. Snicky leveled it again in the 44th. Snicky put us in front in the 62nd. And a minute later, Philip Jennings leveled it for Marsh United. And a minute later, Snicky put us back in front. 4-3. Cookies out of the 5th in the 82nd. Charlie Wildman has gotten his first ever goal for CLG FC in the 88th. And then Paul Gleisen in the 90th put it in his own net. 7-3 the final. Nice work. Absolute madness. We're down to 45 minutes of stream. I definitely don't have enough time to do the next game because it's going to take 40 minutes to get to it because it's 2 weeks apart. So that was definitely the last game of the stream. Let's go over the results around the league, and then we're going to try to rate off to someone special. Let's see how we do. They are AFK, but they're playing a YouTube bit of theirs, and they'll be back momentarily. We're not done completely yet with our business though. So let's get through. Let's see how we do with the other results around the league. The big one was Canton United. They were leading at uh, Milnforth Corinthians. I think they were playing. It was either that or they were playing. Uh, I can't. The Rangers side. What is it? Carnforth Rangers. They were playing Carnforth Rangers or Milnforth Corinthians. Um, but I can't remember who they were playing now off the top of my head. Um, anyway, let's see. What absolute fucking madness that was. Um, right. No, that we didn't get any help. Hibbert Ordish, I'm sorry, Gelhart in the fourth for Canton United put them ahead. Hibbert Ordish leveled it in the 18th, and then Wood put Canton United ahead 2-1 before spearing from the spot in the 30th, leveled it for Milthorpe Corinthians. Hibbert Ordish got his brace in the 50th, and he put Milthorpe Corinthians ahead 3-2, but Wood scored in the 67th, and again 8 minutes after that, and again 7 minutes after that. Canton United 5-3 winners. That might deny Snicky Player of the Week because Snicky scored 4. But Canton United 5-3 winners at home versus Milnthorpe Corinthians. So we are only going to be 4 clear at the top. Edmore, KGR, Polesworth, North Warwick. It was Massey in the 23rd for Polesworth North Warwick to put them ahead. A game they really should have won if they wanted to keep away from relegation. But Emma Viwe in the 33rd leveled it for Edmore KGR. Then Byrne was dismissed in the 58th minute sent off to put Polesworth North Warwick down to 10 men. Sunday in the 70th got Edmore KGR their first win of the season. They will actually lift off the bottom of the table because of that. A match that Polesworth North Warwick really should have won, because had they won, they would have pulled 5 clear of the drop. Now they're only 2 clear of the drop. And Edmore and KGR lift off the bottom of the table on goal difference off that. Kendall County, Polton. No, of course we didn't get any help. Hyman in the 14th minute put Polton ahead. Cliff in the 49th doubled their advantage, but Sanders in the 53rd and again in the 64th leveled it for Kendall County. Rashid from the spot in the 82nd put them ahead. They would win 3-2. They remain in 4th place. They're 9 points back of us. Polton dropped to 8th. In terms of Canton United's win, by the way, it's going to leapfrog Marsh. Obviously, they're in 2nd. Lancaster Boys Club, Carnforth Rangers, McLaughlin in the 7th minute put Lancaster Boys Club ahead. Pennock in the 38th doubled their advantage. John got one back in the 41st for the Carnforth Ranger. 2-1 at halftime, and Abdi in the 88th made sure it was beyond doubt. Lancaster Boys Club win 3-1 against Carnforth Rangers. They will swap places. Lancaster Boys Club in the 5th, Carnforth Rangers down to 6th. Lastly, Slynewith Hest and Ware Villa Eichenson in the 14th from the spot put Slynewith Hest ahead 1-0. Sadie doubled the advantage in the 42nd. After the halftime break, Pertsinuus in the 57th made it, pulled one back for Ware Villa. They couldn't find the equalizing goal, though. They are at the bottom of the table now, Ware Villa, on goal difference by a single goal. Slynewith Hest will leapfrog Polton up into 7th, Polton down to 8th. Those are the results around the ground. We are 4 clear at the top. Absolute madness. Absolute madness, that game. Disappointed by defenses. Yeah, I mean for both of us, man. We conceded 3 times. Let's kick this off with the first question in post-match press conference. With Travis McAllister at 23, a good result. Um, uh, maintain them to play excellent football. I'm delighted to have been. You struggled at times, but they managed to pull out a win despite the bag, despite being behind. I'm delighted. 9-match run of has finally come to an end. It's sad. I'm so proud of what we did. Was about, uh, if, I, if that was the first taste of it could switch someone onto football for life if that was the first taste of it they had. Brown Langford, an absolute stinker for Marsh United in today's game. Um, uh, I wouldn't say I would enjoy it. I concentrate on my own team. I scored a high proportion of the goals originating from crosses this season. It's a fundamental part of our game. Your team is listed most proficient tackling outfits in the league. Yeah, damn yeah. How important do you think it is a faithful wall? It's a fortress. It's vital. Why do you think we have one? It's a mixture of mentality and quality. How do you describe your relationship with Ryan Burton? We speak often. Is Wellman's role that old cliche of throwing enough at the wall, mud at the wall until it sticks? Uh, no, no, that's pretty terrible. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Sam's capable of changing roles. Otherwise, I wouldn't have felt confident in instructing him. What are your thoughts on Polesworth and North Warwick parting weight? Oh, they fired their manager after that loss. Uh, and that was another harsh example of the business we're in. Yeah. What do you make of Enmore KTR struggles? Form his temporary class permanent. They'll bounce back. Thank you. Thank you for asking me a million questions. Oh, West Ham have sacked their manager. Henry Anderson has been in charge. Uh, Sibliano has been sacked, which begs the question. I'm gonna save the game. Tom Wood won fucking, but they gave Player of the Week to Tom Wood. Injustice. It should have been Snicky. God damn it. They gave Player of the Week to Tom Wood. This begs the question, right? What does the job center look like? And we're going to find that out in a moment. So we're going to save the game first so I don't crash it by going into the job center because obviously the job center is going to have every freaking job in the save. And we don't want to crash it. But let's look very quickly, if we can. I say quickly. It's about to take an age to load at the job center. Let's actually look at the job center and see what comes up. And then we'll rate it. Oh, here we go. A lot of under 19s. Morocco and Gambia, West Ham. Marco Gartner is the favored to get the job. Despite now having a 15% reputation, we're not favored for any job at all whatsoever. I'm kind of shocked at that. Now, in my FM16 save, I also have 15% reputation, but I've won 2 international tournaments as an international manager, both at the youth level, the U23 level. However, I'm on an amateur contract there, so it's like free to sign me, essentially, right? They won't have to pay the club compensation, whereas I am actually paid wages at this club. And a lot of wages. I'm actually contracted to 2103, so I'm contracted for the next 72 years, which is just there. So I don't know if I shouldn't say I don't know. That's 100% have an effect on if clubs are going to offer you a contract or not. But yeah, Marco Gartner is the favorite, and he's Austrian. And where has he recently managed at? His last club was the New York Red Bulls. um, really? His last club was the New York Red Bulls. Well, it says Red Bulls. Last club, New York Red Bulls. Yeah. But it says it when I go to his milestones, his job. It says he was captain. He appointed as FC Salzburg. So this is all FC Salzburg. So I have no clue unless he's an assistant manager. I have fucking no clue. He's currently the head coach at FC Salzburg. And oh, he's been there since 2023. Okay, it's right here. I wish I could see. So Marco Gartner is the favorite. Yeah, but what have Salzburg done since then, right? They've won the FA Cup and they've won the Premier Division a few times. They lost to SK Rapid this past year. So he's won them the Austrian Premier League 6 times, which losing the Rapids not really acceptable. Salzburg really dominate that league, and he's won the Austrian FA Cup twice, 3 times. Sorry, 3 times for them. So, but how has he done in the Champions League? We don't know. Real quick, let's do that. Let's take a look. We've never done it mid-season, I don't think, before, but let's take a look at uh, where we're at in the Champions League, right? Real San Sebastian lead the Champions League. How about that? Arsenal second, PSG, City, Barca. Okay, interestingly enough. Okay, Chelsea's 26th, Villa's 31st. England's not actually having a good time in the Champions League. UEFA League, Stuttgart lead. Leicester's doing all right. Um, that seems to be it for the English. Rangers are getting smacked around. And then in the Conference League, real quick, uh, Bournemouth are actually struggling. Hearts are barely holding on. And that seems to be it. Okay, cool. We've saved the game. I'm going to quit it. That's it for me. Thank you so much, everybody. Huge thanks to Akoni-kun for being here. Huge thanks to Goodyear for coming by. Brazilian Fury with the raid. Cap with the prime sub. Thank you so much, man. Oparico for the follow. Brazilian Fury for the bits as well. Like, huge, man. Thank you so much. Arhin Wyden as well for the follow. First Goal Series came in with a raid. That was insane. Traction came in with a raid. That was also insane. Latte Anarchist was here. Big thanks to him. Big thanks to Coach Zanko and Ziggurat for coming by as well. Viva La Corona came by earlier. Huge thank you to him for being here. Retro Gamer FM was here earlier. So was Dan Davin. Fipo the GOAT coming by as well. And then Duck God as well was here. Absolutely fantastic. First Goal Series, Root FM. Super, super nice to have you guys around. It was absolutely fantastic. We are back tomorrow with F1. And then we are probably back with Football Manager. I believe it's like Thursday of next week or something like that. Yeah, Thursday of next week right now will be the next Football Manager stream. So F1 tomorrow, Pangya on Monday, Taimanen on Tuesday, Football Manager on Thursday, Pangya again on Friday, and then we'll be into the next weekend. The schedule is on Twitch, and it is up there for you. We are going to try to raid a very, very good, very special streamer, an absolutely amazing musician known as Mia Makes Music. Can I raid? Fuck, I can't raid. I just can't raid her. God damn it. Okay. It's going to have to be... Shit. All right. He's been feeling a little bit down lately, so let's give him a raid. He's playing Helldivers 2. It's Honey Badger FM. Let's give him the love. We'll be back tomorrow with more. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and take care.